What happened? We provided technical assistance to ministries in the Nigerian federal government, and to 2 state governments, to access funding to develop 8 Special Agricultural Processing Zones or SAPZ. Why does it matter? Nigerian infrastructure development has been irregular and sporadic. Infrastructure has often not been planned with climate change in mind. This increases Nigeria's vulnerability to climate change. The poor and marginalized have been disproportionately impacted by this design oversight. The climate-smart SAPZ program, designed collaboratively with public and private sector stakeholders, takes climate change into consideration. It contributes to increased climate resilience for those marginalized groups. It promotes economic diversification, creating sustainable jobs, and increases the contribution of agricultural value chains towards building a climate-resilient Nigerian economy. Who benefits? Government ministries, departments and agencies, or MDAs, now have access to an implementation framework for these types of projects. This framework includes manuals, tools, concept notes and business case templates. The concept notes for Kaduna State increase the potential for attracting funding from the private sector and development finance institutions. What did we do that made the difference? We developed the tools and manuals that can be used as a blueprint for the development of other, similar projects. We facilitated a closer working relationship between the federal and state governments to implement the SAPZ program. This improves MDA's ability to use public funds, to attract private capital, and at the same time promote climate-smart, pro-poor, and inclusive infrastructure projects. In this area, we are improving the MDA's capacity to produce investment information that outlines their project's technical, financial, and legal viability. Transaction advisors can now work hand-in-hand with government counterparts to attract private sector interest to deliver the projects in a commercially viable, sustainable, and climate-friendly way. We are working with the MDAs, building a closer working relationship between them and the Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority. This new model gave the African Development Bank the confidence to commit its funds to the SAPZ project. Other funding support came from the Islamic Development Bank and International Fund for Agricultural Development. What lessons can we learn? 1. A well-structured government and private sector partnership can yield results. A government-enabled, private sector delivery model is critical for borrowing funds at a lower cost. And the private sector plays a critical role in ensuring the delivery of commercially viable projects. 2. A neutral technical advisory facility is beneficial. Our role as a neutral party has been valuable for coordinating and achieving the results for this phase of the SAPZ program, including attaining consensus between federal and state MDAs and other stakeholders.